Here's the closer, still without a basket. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got the closer, B out there with Layman. Then it's Iverson. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bowden, the pass to Harris. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of the...
And good! There's another.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area. And got it! Another basket!
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. And another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Edwards, he's checked in for Miami. And it's Harris. Good, that's another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. The closer passes to Iverson. A shot off that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not.
And yep, another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Ball's knocked loose. Harris, right side. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The three. Good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. It'll count. Yet another bucket.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for Miami, we've got the dude. The closer is out there with the general. Then there's Edwards. And it's Layman in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards against Harris. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's the closer. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Miami no good on that time either.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and it's really probably why they're trailing.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Gilliard. Miami no good on that time either. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here connects again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
And people have talked about records that could never be matched. Wilt's 100 was at the top of those lists. But the unbelievable has happened here tonight as he has tied that unbreakable record.
Driving the lane, Christopher knocks down the 3-ball.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Miami, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5. Again, what an avalanche!
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
Layman pass to the closer. They need this one. Vincent with the rebound. Vincent's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Harris, and that one is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
There's the pick. Here's Layman. Vincent with the rebound. Vincent's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Harris, and the 3-ball is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Drives to the... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Pass to the closer. Can they get it? Miami no good on that time either. Harris looking it over. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's the closer. It's hauled in by Harris.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Pass to Iverson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. No good. Shot missing. Harris outside. Fires from deep. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.